Good morning, Davis Kinders. Happy Monday. I have something new to teach you for this week. I have a science challenge. Are you up for it? Listen close. We will be learning about things that push and pull and the forces that make them do that. Now, I bet that if I asked you to give me a definition of the word push, that you could probably do that. But let me go ahead and give you what the dictionary says the definition of push is. Push, exerting force on someone or something in order to move them away. Now let me show you a picture of a sport that uses the force of your body and a racket to push the ball away from you to the other side of the court. This is Stan Wawrinka, one of my favorite tennis players. He is using his racket to push the ball away from him over to the other side of the court. That's what happens in tennis. Each player pushes the ball to the other person in order for them to push it back to them. Can you think of another sport that pushes the ball or something else like a ball away from you? If you came up with soccer or hockey, you are correct. Now, I'm sure there's a whole list of sports that requires you to push something away. But now let's talk about pull. It's the opposite of push. Here's the definition. Pull, exerting force on someone or something in order to move them toward oneself. Now, I want you to think about a sport that requires you to pull something towards yourself. I think this is harder, especially for sports, but I did come up with a couple. Take a look. This sport or game is called tug of war. I think you're all familiar with it. The point of this game is to pull the rope of all the other players across a line. In order to do that, you have to pull the rope towards your body using the force of your arms. Here's another sport that uses pull. It is swimming. You're using the force of your arms to pull the water underneath of you so that you exert your body forward in order to hit the wall first. You are pulling the water. Now there's one more definition that you need to know. You've heard me use it through this whole video. It's the word force. The definition of force is the strength or energy as an attribute of physical action or movement. In kids' terms, that means that you're using you or something in your hand to help you push or pull something. Now, I've showed you a lot of pictures. Let's see if we can find the force in each picture. The force of Stan's racket and the muscles in his arm help push the ball to the other side of the court. The force of this soccer player's leg and foot pushes the ball down the field. Now it's your turn. This picture shows kids pulling the rope. Can you find the force behind the pull? These kids are using the force of their arms and their legs in order to pull the rope toward them. Were you right? Now that you've learned the three major definitions for this week's science challenge, you're ready to go. You should have a good, clear idea of what push, pull, and force means, but you're going to learn a lot more about them this week. This week should be fun. Enjoy it. I look forward to seeing you in the future.